Gotham Police Department recently responded to a massive snowball fight in New York City that escalated into criminal investigation. Following a major blizzard in February 2026, a social media organized gathering at Washington Square Park turned hostile, when participants began targeting officers. Several NYPD officers were struck in the face and head with snowballs packed with ice. 2 officers were transported to the Northwell Greenwich Village Hospital for treatment of facial lacerations and other injuries. The New York commissioner characterized the incident as an assault rather than a game. Commissioner Jessica Tisch called the behavior disgraceful and criminal, leading to an active search for several suspects. Zohran Mamdani was asked about that incident. Take a listen.
I've said that what I saw was a snowball fight. It should be treated accordingly. It was one that got out of hand, but that's what it was. I'm not going to be banning snowball fights or organized snowball fights. I've shared my thoughts with New Yorkers.
The incident sparked a public rift between Mayor Zohran Mamdani and police leadership. The mayor initially downplayed the event as kids at a snowball fight and suggested no charges should be filed, a stance the Police Benevolent Association blasted as a failure of leadership. And here's their response that Zohran Mamdani gave to the media, doubling down on that it was just a snowball fight amongst kids. Unbelievable.
I stay in regular touch with my police commissioner, and I appreciate the work that she's doing. I've said time and time again that having seen these videos, to me it was a snowball fight that got out of hand.
The 27-year-old man, Guzman Calabali, was arrested on February 26 and charged with obstructing governmental administration and harassment. But this shouldn't be a shock to the New York Police Department. Zohran Mamdani ran on the fact that he didn't respect the police department. Call them homophobic, racist, thugs, and gangsters. And he was asked about this when he sat down in an interview with MS Now when he was running for mayor and he wasn't even elected. So they have no one else to blame but themselves.
These statements are defunding the police. You obviously don't believe that anymore, right?
Yes, I've said that very clearly.
Said that time and again, right?
To clarify, I'm not saying you said or did it, but to clarify or say maybe I've learned how to be more careful.
By the way, we give this to Rev every time on the show, and then Rev will do it to me. Right. And we're both apologizing for things in 10 years.
So I think I've said that the tweets that I wrote in 2020 around defunding the police, that's not the position that I hold.
But he said it then, and I imagine somebody sitting in your position would see that as no laughing matter.
No, it's really not, because it shows you what he truly is. Once he decided to run for mayor, everything changed. It's hard to roll back when you call a group of individuals, no matter who it is, in this case it happens to be police officers, corrupt, homophobic, and racist. If any major city chief made comments about that, like that, to anyone, he wouldn't be a chief anymore. And even if he said, "Oh wait, I changed my mind," he would still not be a law enforcement official in any state in this union. So for him to make those comments are just disingenuous, and I have a feeling we're going to get many of those New York officers down here to Texas. Again, I don't care if it's 2 or 200. Come on down, we'll take you.
At this point, I don't know why anybody in New York City would trust Zohran Mamdani when it comes to crime and the police department. But take a listen to what he had to say here.
For anyone to care about these issues, we have to make them higher. We have to make clear that when the who of the NYPD is on their neck, it's been graced by the idea.
So have you had any direct conversations with police in the city to say, hey, we're open to that idea?
Absolutely. I've talked to a couple there that have contacted us. We're seeing an increase in our chatter online. We are also receiving calls from outside agencies outside of New York. We had one from Rhode Island. We had another from New Jersey. I mean, this is one of those things where it doesn't matter where you're at. If you've got someone who is not going to respect your profession or respect you as an organization, it's time to go. This guy right here has called out every law enforcement officer. When he's going to sit there and say that we put the boot on the neck and then put us in there with the IDF, to me, that's racial. That is something that he's calling us out for, something that we have nothing to do with. We are law enforcement officers. We go out and want to protect our community, no matter who you are. And the one good thing about Houston, we're a minority department, which means we take people from every race, creed, color, sexual orientation. We want you. Come on down and work for us. It's a great place to be, and we're one of the most professional in the nation.
Imagine a little bit less expensive to live there as well.
Amen.
I mean, that was roll tape on 2023, and 2020, not too long ago, when he called the police a rogue agency. We really appreciate you joining us today, and we'll circle back around you and see what those numbers look like, and if you're recruiting any of New York's finest. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a great day.
Zohran Mamdani, after disrespecting the New York Police Department, calling them rogue, calling them crooks, calling them homophobic. How can anyone who lives in Gotham City wants to protect a mayor that talks about them like this? Now, we all know H-Town is in New York City, but don't get it twisted. H-Town, they could get it in too. They got a lot to do out there in H-Town. So, let me know what you guys think. Should current officers that work for the New York Police Department stay working for New York socialist Zohran Mamdani, or should they flee to H-Town, Houston, Texas? Let me know what you guys think. Drop a comment. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow God, not culture.